Good afternoon. I'm SK Tan here. Today I would like to share with you a few topics which really interesting. First topic is on the negative emotion. How the negative emotion can have effect on our human body. As you all know, everything is energy, and energy is followed thought form. So we also surrounding by energy. We like fish that swim into the sea, they swim into the water, but they don't know they are swimming in the sea, in the water. Like human, we are walking on the air, but don't know the existing of the air. In the air, they have energy. And a lot of things is transmitted energy, even though our human body, plant, animal, and moreover all the instrument that invented by human, like power plant, radioactive transmission tower, radio transmission tower, Wi-Fi, your house, also transmitting energy. But we don't know this energy will have impact on us or not. Our body, human body, is interact with the outside energy, subconsciously or consciously. What does it mean like that? The surrounding environment can have impact on us. For example, the COVID-19. When a lot of people so have fears on the COVID-19, then it will generate a mass consciousness of fear, a mass consciousness of worry, anger, distress, and so on. When this energy becomes so huge, become a mass consciousness, it can easily have impact on us and cause us easily get sick. So in America, they have a doctor scientist they have research on it, on how the energy of the environment can have impact on our human body. Then the true fact is really it happened. It's a truth. What will happen in this surrounding, joyful environment, we will feel joyful. Like we go to the church, we feel joyful, feel the existing of the Lord, feel the brotherhood, sisterhood. When we go to another place, we full of negative energy, sadness, like hospital, grave, and so on, so called, and so on. We will feel sadness and feel negative in energy. When we go to the place which have very high power plant, or radioactive transmission tower near the petrol or above some high-rise building, so-called 4G or 5G, which is installed in the school in Malaysia or in many countries, can create a negative energy, radioactive, that can easily disturb our mind and causing us get sick and causing us our cell become mutation. So we must take note on that. Now we come back how this outside environment can affect our negative emotion, affect our emotion, so then follow affected our health. Negative emotion is the key to kill ourselves slowly, consciously or subconsciously. Unconsciously, we didn't feel anything. When we get mad, we get anger, we get stressed. This is normal human behavior. But some people suppress this negative energy inside our heart. It will causing cell mutation, further causing cancer. You can see a lot of cancer patients, their sickness, the which organ is sick, it reflected his or her emotion, such as anger is liver, for example. Then throat. We suppress because especially in our Asian people, especially Asian women, because our ancestor from China is man society, in which in our ancient China they got three regulations. When you're young, the time you listen to your father. No, cannot say no. Even though your marriage is pre-arranged by your parent, your father. And another one is they call Mu Yan, the middleman. They run here, they run there, they introduce and connect the marriage. The second, when you get married, you listen to your husband. Regardless your husband is good husband, very lang chai, handsome or not handsome, you listen to your husband. If your husband say yes, you cannot say no. Third, when you all the time, you listen to who? Get who? Listen to your son. You see, father, husband, son, three also male. They're controlling you. A lot of family in Malaysia, in China have this big problem. The woman, they suppress their lack of freedom of speech. They suppress it and causing this. Most of them is this suppressed at here and causing the cell mutate. Further become cancer. The worst case. So you can see this is the negative emotion that can impact on our human body. Suppress, stress. Now a lot of people working, they go out work, a lot of stress, and very stressful world, Especially they are at high post, high pay in Singapore, working in Singapore, very terrible. Also in Hong Kong, Japan, very terrible life. They're very stressful. The mind very stressful. They cannot have a peace of mind. So you know what will happen to you. You know why the sickness will come to you. Then you know why the cancer will happen on your body. Because you are the one causing it, not other. Of course, you also have karma debtor. You have karma debtor at the back, pushing the fire and pointing at your backside and causing it become mutate. One of the reasons, because you do wrong thing. You're hurting people before. You're killing them before. You can say, hey, I never kill people. I didn't say you kill people. And mosquito, the fish you eat, the chicken you eat, the meat on they serve on the table, you are the part of the killer. Not direct kill, indirect kill. Especially more worse is the COVID-19. Some say it comes from the bat, the flying bat. Regardless if it's true or not, it shows that our human mouth like to eat a lot of things more than they are supposed that can eat, like chicken, fish is okay. But you go to eat some animal like rabbit, dog, cat, snake, bat, even most cases eating human infant, baby haven't born baby, they eat it to make them strong in health and strong in here according to their belief system. Regarding it's true or not, they do a lot of bad things and create a lot of karma. Karma is action and reaction. What you calling an action, you are getting another reaction, bounce back reaction, like Einstein said. So the more we eat this animal, because a lot of animals they live in the jungle, our human already destroy their habitat and causing they bring some virus and bacteria come to our world and we eat it. So we got the sickness. Who to blame? You cannot blame the bad because the virus is with them. Because this is the nature. But our human like to eat and bring this virus to one to another and become beyond control. So this part of the thing that we have to notice. Don't every time complain on your karma debtor because you are the one who causing your own health problem. You suppress your negative emotion. You suppress your anger in liver. You stop and you torture your stomach. For a new or Chinese physician, doctor, after 10 you better go to sleep. So that our inner body organ like stomach, liver, lung, intestine, they can do their own healing work. But you ask yourself, what time you sleep? You ask yourself, before you sleep, you still got supper or not? So this is our human problem. Okay, come back to here. Negative emotion that can interface with outside energy. Like outside energy got a lot of fears on COVID-19, it will affect you directly or indirectly. Then you indirectly or directly affect your health, subconscious or conscious. When the people become very sensitive, clairvoyants, clairsentient, they're very sensitive to this environment changes. So any change on outside energy field, they feel something not right. They can quickly protect themselves. This is clairsentient people who is already awakened these senses. Most of humans have this sensor in our body. Later I will touch on that. So this environment when it change, you affect us. Moreover, who live in apartment. When the whole building of the apartment is attacked by COVID-19, you can see the whole building people cannot come out. Same, if one of these apartment people have madness, have anger, second one also same thing, third, fourth, fifth, sixth become mad due to certain reason, become anger to certain thing. Like for example, Malaysia politics, they so anger on that, they have no way to turn their anger to it. The anger start. Then the whole building, one will affect the second one, third one, fourth, fifth, and sixth. This is like COVID-19. Now you can share. You don't believe me? You can see our Malaysia government now change again. What is your feeling? The truth. What is your feeling? You think this is your feeling, actually it's part of it. But the feeling is come from the whole society of Malaysia. They have anger. They have disappointed because the backdoor government, they have very negative impact, negative influence on our Malaysian. Like last time, the previous case, the PM case, a lot of people anger on him because what he do. I don't want to touch what he do. But a lot of people have anger. This anger energy becomes so huge, he get thrown away. Then the new government come in. They get it easy. They didn't perform what like they say so. Then another anger energy is coming. They're affected by it. Of course, you can say it's a backdoor company, no doubt. But where is come from? Now I'm explaining in energy, not on politician. I show you is the anger of human. One anger, two, four, feet. When it become more than 100, it's a mass consciousness energy that we have to take note. Like Hong Kong case, like in last year, it's starting from a small case, but it radiated very fast. Then they go out to the road, portray, go to the road against the government, and then become beyond control. Only when COVID-19 come, everything slow down. Two energy changing. One from havoc, human mind energy, change to wireless energy. So it's a truth. We human mind can interact with outside energy. This is the doctor, professor, they have studied on it and proven is correct. And furthermore, this negative emotion from the much consciousness of the surrounding affected us. We follow, we get anger, then affect our health. We have sleepless. Like Malaysia now, a lot of stage reaching government. What you can do? You cannot do anything. You have to wait for another 3 years. So the anger is there. When this anger is there, you cannot control it. You are hurting yourself. Not the government hurting you. You are hurting yourself. This is one of the examples. On the government side, on the surrounding people, outside of the house can affect you. Another can affect you is the cosmic energy. Also can affect our negative emotion or positive emotion. Like the sun. When if any sun blast, boom, it will radiate some of the waveform come to Earth, planet Earth, then it can infect us directly or indirectly without we knowing or not knowing, because we are working and we are so to attached to our work and attached to our family. We don't like animal, and they can sense the environment changes. Like when earthquake come, they can run away first because they know something not right. They can sense it, but not human. Wasn't say we our human don't have this carrier sensing. It's only we are too focused on work, focus on our family, focus on our children. So it's a problem. We are our normal human. So cosmic energy change in the cosmic, for example, the sun, the moon, the star, the wave can affect our emotion. Like when the full moon the time, a lot of baby will be born. I don't want to say the word make love or something like that, you become more sensitive, more loving people. Cosmic energy changes. When this change affect our emotion can affect our health. Now I will give you another example. This example happened in most of the family in Malaysia. Just now I said it's suppressed by the male society against the female society, especially in our eastern country, China, Malaysia, Singapore. A lot of my friends still like that. His father still like that. He's also like that. So this is called suppress. Now another anger, another negative emotion, very bad. It happens in every family. Not only male society or female society. It happens everywhere. Mother-in-law and my wife. They have quarrel. Then get what happened? One, when quarrel the time nothing happened. Quarrel ma, but later on will be happen something. For example, this is mother-in-law and this is the wife. When both of them quarrel the time, suddenly the third person, sister, also come out. So now sister-in-law, wife, mother-in-law, three parties start to quarrel. Both end. Normally like that. Human emotion. But the thing is, when the time passed down, and the sister-in-law is also a good friend of this wife will have regret in her heart. He'll having a regret against her mother-in-law, against her good friend, because the sister-in-law is her good friend. So he suppressed regret. The more he suppressed the regret, or the more herself will become mutation. He'll become another sickness like leukemia, or the blood cell becomes suddenly increased quantity beyond her control. Then the white cell started to eat back her red cell. Of course, you see doctor lah. Doctor give you medicine, cure 50%. It happened. This is a true story happened in my family, my uncle family. Her wife, sister-in-law is a good friend. Her husband is introduced by the sister-in-law. Then the wife had quarrel with her mother-in-law. Of course, our men will be stuck in the middle lah. What to do? You cannot help your mother-in-law, also cannot help your wife. If you help both, you die. If you don't help, also die. So we are the suppressed energy. Men suppress in. We suppress we cannot do anything. Hopeless energy. A woman, for this one, he suppress regret. One is against her mother-in-law, one is against her good friend, and causing the cell mutation, and causing sickness. Go to see doctor, petty qigong, and so on, so on. But the sickness is still there. Because the root of it, we didn't cure it. She didn't release it. Even though the mother-in-law already passed away and we already forgive her, but she cannot forgive herself. She's still stuck with the regret. She is self-sabotage, self-hate, or self-punishment. This is also a sickness cure. Sickness. In cancer, also the same thing. Cancer, now I'm talking about the negative emotion, can create cancer. Other the negative emotion and why outside environment like Wi-Fi in our house, in our surrounding, we have high power tension building, or we have radiation tower, power radio transmission tower. All this radio high frequency radioactive, and it cause our cell mutate. Two things: negative emotion waveform created by human. These two can affect our health easily. You have to take note. Emotion, you have to control yourself. Outside this radioactive, you also can control it. In my previous YouTube, I will introduce to them how to, but I speak in Mandarin. But the technique is the same. I also post on the YouTube in how to do to protect yourself against the radioactive. You can see later. So now, sickness, negative emotion, they can affect us, impact us. Radioactive, Wi-Fi, high power can cause your cell mutate without you knowing. Like a microwave, you put yourself in the microwave, you don't know. The thing you eat also can affect your health, but we ignore it. When things happen, your health becomes deteriorate, you start to look for logician, look for doctor, a bit too late. Or look for Buddha, a bit too late. From now on, better take care of it. Okay, now I will explain to you the outside that can have impact on you, emotion, further impact on your health. And also explain to you the in-law problem can affect guilt, also causing sickness. And this is why doctor cannot fully kill you. No, doctor cannot fully heal you. Why? Because doctor is healing you physically, not mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. And also the healer, spiritual healer. So when we doing a healing work, we must take note four things. Physical body, when you sick, you see a doctor. Use the proper X-ray, proper machine to scan your body. Emotion, just now I already explained to you. Emotion can have you big trouble. In Buddha teaching, Amitabha Buddha, they will be more emphasis on forgiveness, to ask others to forgive you. This is the love of forgiveness, first love. To ask others to forgive you, for you have made the sin on them. You kill them, you hurt them before. You should ask them to forgive you. This is the first thing. Second thing, we must learn to forgive others. If we cannot forgive others, you create another negative emotion in your heart. So now most of the Malaysia people is so hate about the backdoor company, they cannot do anything about it. They have hatred in their heart. They suppress it and wait for the time to explode it, like 2 years ago. So cannot. Sorry, talk about the politics again. Then the most important thing is forgive yourself. Like just now I explained to you, wife cannot forgive that she have regret. and can they forgive herself. Even though people already forgive her, people already forgot about her, about the quarrel thing, but she should keep in the heart more than 10 years, 20 years, should keep inside there. Until she pass away, she still can bring this negative emotion to next life. Take note, have to take note. It happened on me. I have guilt, so I bring it down to my next life, next life, next life, until next life to do the settlement. But down the road, sometimes make mistake lah. So this is the problem. We must learn to forgive ourselves. This three love of forgiveness is very, very important. If you lack of one, you are not complete. If you keep asking people to forgive you, but yourself cannot forgive people, what's the point? You should got anger in your heart. You should got jealousy in your heart. No point. It doesn't serve you. Only 30%. You go to the Buddha to lie, go to play, go to ask for the karma debtor to forgive you, but you still at the back, you're queuing that, still eating the chicken, fish, so on. Or you can say, I'm vegetarian, no problem. But the thing, do you learn to forgive others, especially your family member? Then final one, the most important one, do you forgive yourself? In our lifetime, sometimes we cannot forgive ourselves. Such we do not the best to take care of our family member. For example, our father, mother, wife, or husband when they sick the time. We have guilt, we have regret. We cannot forgive ourselves for that. Then this negative emotion can kill us slowly. Because from this negative emotion, regret, guilt, you go to self-sabotage, self-destruct, self-hate, self-punishment, and self-pity, and unwillingness. This unconscious that we program in, we don't. So we must take note on this. Okay. So for healer in the market, in the whole world, who is watching this, you are not only need to heal their body, you have must heal their emotion, help them to release at least this tree of love or forgiveness. They must release it. Without it, you are nothing. You are not qualified healer because you are healing their physical. You are not healing their emotion. They still have something there. They still have something self-sabotage there. You don't know. So every time you sick, it come to see you, you massage, poking the needle on their body, or giving their meditation like Western doctor, then you go back. Then a few months later, they should come back. Locked into this negative emotion. Their family, their behavior. That's the thing, mentally. Mentally very important. The way they are thinking. The thing they are thinking is negative or positive. If a person thinking too negative, they're killing themselves slowly. Like a cancer patient, when the doctor say you only got 3 months to live, you are the last stage. Get what? The patient only live 1 month, then die already. The doctor signing them their death warrant without notice it. Because when a person hear that I only got 3 months to live, what is his feeling? Of course, it's true lah. But what is his feeling? He don't have the willingness to live on. So some of the cancer patient, even though they know cancer, they know that they already have cancer, but they still can live on 10 years because his life full of joy, positive energy. If you every time say, "Oh, I'm going to die, I'm going to die," and your mind program like that, energy from follow top form is also like that program, then 1 month you die. Because this you already self-sabotage yourself already. You already self-brainwash yourself, not the doctor. So cannot on the mentally. Especially a lot of people, their mentally is very negative one. Somehow you must persuade, help them to change, see things differently. The last thing, spiritual. Spiritual is more of the spiritual doctor. Spiritual also like Buddha, Lord Jesus, Mother Mary, and some of the in India God like Om Gam Kana Pataye Namasha, Ganesha, Hanuman, and so they can support them in spiritual way. They can give them hope. In fact, some of them, they have healing power to help patients to heal themselves physically, emotionally. In which it happened in Christianity, church, they give them hope. Support them by brother and sister. And support them by the so-called Lord Jesus. Give them hope. Then in Buddhism, also the same thing. They think they change their seeing the mental, change their seeing mentally. For example, they say this is a vessel only. When this vessel is deteriorate, we change another vessel lah. Because the soul cannot be die and never die. And the soul is the most purest light. It can change one vessel to another vessel, or after you pass away, you straight away go to Pure Land, Amitabha Buddha Pure Land. Give them hope. Same with the Christianity. Keep our human hope. So this four body system, we must look into it. And as a dowser, you might also, because spiritually it got a lot of the technique. So I will explain few, like Hawkins chart. I already post in my YouTube the Hawkins chart. Below 200, 300 is currently most of our human facing negative emotion, like stress, anger. When you are in this level, it means you are in negative emotion mode that can easily affect your health. So you should bring this negative emotion to the positive emotion, like doing meditation, chanting mantra. Because chanting mantra is carry light. You can chanting mantra to carry light to help you to bring your energy up. This is the power of chanting mantra, especially Buddha mantra. You pick one, no need to. You also can pick the whole book. Now I understand most of the human lack of time, but don't have lack of time to seeing handphone, Facebook, but lack of time to practice spiritual. So if that is the case, you just chant their mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum, Namo Amitabha, Namo Quan Sinh菩萨. Then go into the meditation mode. Help you. I won't touch anything further on the spiritual on how to heal a human body. Not today. It's a very, very long story. By using sound therapy, my singing bowl, I already post a few in my YouTube. Drum, also under that. Tuning fork, also under sound. But treat this not only sound, it carry light. It depends who is doing it. Like each of my singing bowl is carry very high energy, more than level 8. Normal YouTube that post in YouTube singing bowl energy I already checked before. It's only maximum go to level 3 because it depends on their compassion of their heart. And how wide their heart is open. The wider their heart open, the more light coming from the Buddha, Lord Jesus, then the more light can be spread out. I'm not promoting my YouTube on the singing bowl, but my singing bowl, even now, listening to it, also carry light. Because I'm not the person who talking to you. Talking to you is Lord Jesus, Mother Mary, Lord Buddha, Guan Yin. I only channel their energy to you only. By listen to it, you are absorbing some of the light from them. Not from me. I didn't channel any energy from my heart, but I channel their energy. So especially for the people who seek, they can listen to my previous YouTube on singing bowl section, on drum section. Also have the love or forgiveness section. They can help you all. And then you can do meditation. Let your mind peaceful. Go into alpha mode. Or the breathing technique. Also, don't let your monkey mind running around. Come down to alpha stage. So, hacking chart is very useful. Later, you also can refer to my YouTube. I'll go associate in my YouTube. My YouTube got a lot of info that can help you all. And do share with me your feeling. After you seeing my YouTube, my singing bowl section, meditation, share with me. Do you have any doubt? Share with me so that I can explain to you what you're facing, what is your problem, how to solve it. I know Asian people is a bit shame here, shame there. When you come to your help, you don't shame. You ask me, I answer you. Not me, I'll answer you. It's the divine through me to answer you, to help you faster. Okay, another negative emotion that I also have to say is most of us you have the fears of the future, especially this period of time. Not only scared of COVID-19, scared of jobless. The economy already become deteriorate. Some of the economy very affected by traveling, very affected badly. Transportation, restaurant, some of people already become bankrupt, jobless, and so on. Because they cannot start business. But can you do anything? You worry too much, you are creating negative emotion again that can affect you badly also. Even though the economy is so bad, don't throw your anger on your wife. Don't throw your anger on your family member. It's not a proper way to release your negative emotion. Just feel joy. Accept it. And pray to the God. Pray to the Lord Buddha, Mother Guan Yin. Ask their help. They are there to help you. Their energy very strong. When you ask them, they can channel their energy to you to help you. You no need to wait until 2024. Like some of the feng shui masters say, 2024 our Malaysia will become top in, we're going up the economy, will become top in the Asian. We don't wait. Because why? If you wait, you're sitting there and wait until 2024, nothing will happen. Like you are waiting for the durian to jump the floor down on your head. Nothing will happen. If you're in Western country, like Newton, is okay. The apple pop, oh, gravity. In Malaysia, durian fall down, tap, you die. So this is the difference. You don't wait. Now the market is bad. We change. We change our strategy. We go network marketing. We change our sales. We change our thinking. Money cannot correct back. Like me, I'm still got people owing me more than 10K for more than 10 years. What should I do? If I worry too much, I die already. I crazy already. Like my teacher said, you owe him past life, this life you return to them. It make me feel better, So don't worry about the future. You cannot change anything in the future, but on the future. Even though Buddha, his student, the supernatural number one, the student, die because of karma. Buddha and him show that karma, action and reaction. Even though they know how they die, when they die, they know how they die, they know when to die, but they accept it because they need to show you the change and the reaction. They say karma, nhân quả. But Buddha, Bodhisattva, all very scared of the action, the yan, the reason the thing happen, the root. But our human ignore it. We keep creating the root. Then we worry about the result. We keep create action and we worry about the reaction. So think carefully. Think carefully. The future you cannot change. But what the future they predicted can be changed also. But only Buddha and his student, they have to show that you cannot change. To avoid you all create action and reaction and fall into this ball game. They show that you that. But the true fact is the future can be changed by on what you do. Your heart determining your future. For example, for my case, I know how I die. I die at what age? How should I die? I know. But the thing, I also know that this future is one of the future that might be can happen. Only it depends on what I'm doing now. So future can be changed. So why you want to worry about it? You change your mentally, you change your lifestyle. You don't go to the pub, don't go to the disco, don't go to the lottery, don't go to the gambler, you save a lot of money. Then you start to do other business, like a lot of people now doing internet marketing, they success there. So this is important. Future can be changed. We do more donation, with unconditional love, thus prosperity, abundant return to you, can suppress and alter your future. But Buddha, they don't want to do it during that time. They want to show the pro and con of the action and reaction, the yan or the karma, to avoid our human making the same mistake repeatedly. If this life cannot perform it, next life you okay, next life. So does the negative emotion. So take note on that. So my sharing on the negative emotion is about here. I have to stop already. It got too long. Long word short. I cut short all and give you a summary. Negative emotion can affect our health. We mustn't have any anger, stress, guilt, and so on, or blame. This is a major negative emotion. And also the negative emotion. I don't want to touch much. So we know negative emotion can create, can affect our health. So we have positive emotion like love is one of them, joy is one of them, abundance is one of them. We don't think about fears. We don't think about guilt. We also don't think about worry. We just happy, just accept it. Like our Malaysian changing government, we cannot do anything for this year. We just accept it. We wait and happily accept it. And we cannot train our partner, their behavior, their character. We just accept it and feel joy. Then that's a problem. Remember, negative emotion is the killer that can kill us slowly. Like the surrounding environment, the radioactive, the waveform, the machine 4G, 5G, the higher the technology, the faster killing us. Okay, thank you, thank you, and thank you. So much my love and gratitude.